next day. It's the afternoon, but we got this wash. I washed Tracy's boat, and you know, I'm starting to see he's got some sun wear, but I think I can polish this all out brand new again. Seeing a few little things here and there, nothing too crazy, but dude, this is cleanest. I acid washed the trailer, made it look brand new again. I can probably polish out these fenders and really make them shine. But anyways, we're gonna get a motor put on this thing right now. I want to take this thing out right now. So we're gonna rip the motor off of the Venom, and because I just wanted to put this together, and we put it on this boat just because it's something to hang a motor on, honestly. So this was honestly going to go on my Mirage, but this is more important. It will work. It's ready to go. There's a problem with the flywheel that we're going to assess later on, but we had a bolt get ejected out of the side of the carbon cowling, believe it or not, and I accidentally tore off the piece that was still like kind of halfway on there. I accidentally ripped it off today. So we have a hole in the carbon cowling, which is awesome. Exactly what we needed. And we got a messed up flywheel. But this is a big dog motor, so we're gonna put this on the Hydrostream because why not? So I'm gonna get it de-rigged, get the steering off of it, get the engine hoist in here. Try to, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep the trim together. Yeah, I'll have to make a mess somewhere. But this is going on the back of the new Vector. This motor should make it fly, but this flywheel I think has been giving us a problem the entire time, because I feel like it was kind of wobbly. I don't know, but we're gonna pull this thing off and slap it on the back of that boat, and yeah, we have to rewire the whole trim system because it got burnt up. But either way, we got to take it apart. So we're gonna put a different trim pump in here that has solenoids on the side of it, make it cleaner. Yeah, carbon fiber, real cool, bro. Real freaking cool. Sling a bolt through the side of it. I had a bad feeling in my gut, but hey, now we got that out the door. That's over with. We got a hole in it. I scratched it the first time I took it out, and I put a hole in it the second time. All right, let's get this thing taken off. I got that for his river boat. Alright, cherry picker's hooked up. We'll go ahead and break these loose. That way we don't like squeeze all the freaking juice out of it. Because if we didn't have this hooked up, it would just want to go all the way down. So it should stay like that. It should stay like that. We'll break them loose, lose a little bit of fluid, and try not to dump the lines out, and just try to drive this boat away, back the other one up, and it should be good to go. We should only lose a little bit. Boom. She's off of there. They're divorced. Now it's time to put that on the new Vector. We need names, man. Y'all drop names in the comments. What do we name these boats? Because we can't just call them by the factory name. They get too confusing. We need like custom names for each boat. But let's get this thing pulled out of here and back in the new Vector. What are we calling it? Orange peel That's actually not a bad one, orange peel. I don't know, y'all drop it in the comments. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh my goodness gracious. Why am I such an idiot? You kidding me? Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm just beating the crap out of this thing. Oh. I feel like whistling diesel on this damn carbon fiber cowling. We put a scratch on the top, put a hole in the top. Now we just scratched the crap out of the bottom. Ugh. Did it even hit the midsection, like, at all? Alright, this thing's gotta go way up. There. Alright, so I just pulled the trim lines through. All this stuff got fried from the last trip I had it out. Put my jacket on the dash, it fell on the trim switches, burned every wire that had to do with the trim system. So we don't have to disconnect anything. These are already burnt off. And I just took one bolt out, which removes the pump. And we should just hook these lines up, feed them through, hook them up. Don't have to worry about any wires or nothing. And it shouldn't go all the way down. It should go down just a little bit, but it shouldn't go all the way. I don't even think it would matter. I mean, that thing sits so high off the ground compared to this. We should be fine. I mean, it's a 15-inch. Right there. Both of our lines. Hook those up real quick. And then we can go to the steering. And yeah, we're almost done. But I haven't owned this boat for 24 hours yet. She's already got a dang 15-inch 300 drag. What am I gonna do? Dude, this thing is gonna go so fast. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This thing's gonna go even faster, don't worry. But, dialed. Alright, so everything's rigged up for the most part, other than the fuel. I'm gonna go ahead and take this seat out. Looks like it's just a Phillips. Four screws. Hey, will you come grab this? Alright, got with the old gator skin. Gator color. Orange. Oh, look at what we just found. Michael, there it is, bud. He's like, no, man, I just used my hands. Yeah, so that right there, he left the screwdriver because he used the screwdriver for the gas. But look what was underneath the seat. That's the gas thing. The gas tool was laying right there. Alright, so what the plan here is, I'm going to get this tank out and turn the tank level. We'll move the battery, but the tank needs to be in the center because it ain't going to ride right unless the tank's in the center. But anyways, my red boat didn't have these, so we had the tank all the way up against the back. So yeah, we're probably just going to turn it, move the battery over some or whatever. Oh, she's prime. Dude, it's pumping some gas. I don't see anything. Look at the fuel though. She's pumping, son. There's fuel pumping then. Oh yeah, she's ready to fire. Okay, so all we have to do now is the trim pump needs to be mounted and wired. I just found this little orange wire. It looks like trim, like the trim switches maybe, but yeah, stop. Let's pull it out and see if it fires. I got these flywheel bolts tight. They were like all loose. Yeah, let's just pull it out and get it fired, just because I want to see it running on the back of this boat. Go ahead and run the fuel pump, get it all mixed in. Ready? Ooh, sounds dead. Sounds dead. Sounded dead. Alright, she's good. Now we just gotta figure out, dude, look at the shop, holy crap. Now we gotta figure out where to put the motor and if we can even run it, because it's a 15-inch. We got some things to figure out. We gotta figure out the flywheel. We gotta figure out the lower unit. I think I got a 20-inch, we can cut to a 15. That way I can run the correct prop, because that's a fat shaft, and we only have an ET and cleavers for fat shaft. And I need a chopper, unless I come across a fat shaft chopper, but we're better off buying small shaft props, not fat shaft. It's more ideal to have a small shaft, but boy, thanks Trace. Shout out my boy Trace. We got his boat. We got a couple little things we gotta do. Dad's boat, we gotta get the power head swapped, but we're all gonna be at the Placa River Run. Hopefully with this, that. Hayden got his boat last night, and a couple other buddies. I think Joseph from down south is coming. Dude, it should pee a lot better when it's in the water, but that's the first time I've gotten this midsection to pee with the hose. I put that strap on there. But we gotta finish up the trim, get the solenoids off of this boat, rewire everything, and then we're ready to go in the water. All right, so what we just discovered, hang on, hold this camera. So I just said, let's check the plugs. Check this out. Look at that plug and look at that plug. That is, let's go to the next ones up. Cause I'm like, bro, there's no way this motor's running right. There's no way. Oh. That one looks better. Huh. Okay. So we got one that's literally never been sparked on. Brand spanking new. That would be your problem, bud. I wonder what the compression is. Am I fine? Maybe it's just a spark plug wire, or... coil. Maybe it's just ground. I don't know. We gotta figure that out. But that's, I guess, a plus in a way. Because I knew there's something not right. I'm gonna test the spark. It's not gonna start. Hang on. You see that, right? Alright, go. Stop. Oh, wait a second. It ain't freaking hooked up. Are you kidding me?
I started to look at
oh
that.
wait, it's
It
broken.
broke.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just, it was cracked. Alright, let me fix that and see what happens. Go. Nothing. No spark. Alright, we're putting a little jumper on here because I took a different coil wire and put it on that one, and we got spark out of that cylinder. So we're gonna run a jumper to the switch box, see if that wire is no good. Yep. Got nothing. I got a jump box, but you wanna put the jump box on and try it? Hit the key. Nothing. Alright. We did a jumper wire, that ain't it. Alright, we got a spare switch box. Not really spare, just pulled it off another motor. But one by one, swap it over, put this thing on there, and pray, cross your fingers. This is the old one. Got a used but good one in there. Hit the key. Nothing. Wonderful. We got groundwater now. Yeah, try it. Nothing, bro. Are you kidding me? Try again. Nothing. Alright, we got number 5 on number 6. Go. Every time. Fires off. What the heck? So I just change out that box, so it can't be the box. It's gotta be something else.